This is the most common question that I get, which is, how the heck did you get your insurance to cover a GLP-1? And the short answer is, it just does. But let me show you how I found out what was covered and what the cost was and how you can do the same. The first thing you need to do is figure out who your pharmacy benefits manager is. For me, it's CVS Caremark. For you, it might be somebody else, but this is who is going to have the information on your formulary, or what drugs are covered and at what cost. Now keep in mind that just because I have Caremark and you might also have Caremark does not mean that our coverage is the same. Caremark is simply the pharmacy benefits manager for your insurance plan. What's covered, what's required for that coverage is going to depend on the insurance plan that you have. So when you log into your account, there should be something that says price a drug or get the price of a drug. You want to click on that. Then you want to type in the name of the drug that you're interested in and your location based on your zip code. So you can see when I do that, I see that Mounjaro is covered for me. It does not require a prior authorization. There's no indication of that. And it tells me that my cost for a 1 month supply is $60. Conversely, if I look up Zepbound, which is the same medication as Mounjaro, just a different indication for obesity rather than type 2 diabetes, I can see that it is also covered, but it does require a prior authorization and the cost per month is more. This means that if my doctor writes me a prescription for Mounjaro, insurance should cover it. And if they write me a prescription for Zepbound, they're going to have to submit information for the prior authorization to say why insurance should cover it. Basically, does this person meet the criteria for this medication? Now, for something like Zepbound, that could be BMI, it could be a history of obesity, a history of weight loss attempts, whatever. Now, from my end, I didn't need to do anything special to get coverage for Mounjaro. My doctor wrote that prescription, sent it to the pharmacy, it was covered, no questions asked. Now, whether my insurance saw something from my doctor about why she was prescribing Mounjaro, I'm not sure. I do have a history of prediabetes and I had gestational diabetes, so it's possible that that went into the prescription writing on her end, which then went to insurance, which is why I got covered. I have no idea, but I do know that a prior authorization was not required, so to me that suggests that probably not. It was just doctor wrote the prescription, insurance says this is covered, they cover it. Anyway, that's how you figure out if you have insurance coverage. Check your pharmacy formulary website. If you don't know what it is or you can't find it, just pick up the phone and call your insurance. They will be able to help you find that information, and they can also help you find drug prices too over the phone. But when it comes to GLP-1s, this is important to keep in mind because there are a lot of GLP-1s. For example, Mounjaro and Zepbound, same thing. Ozempic and Wegovy, same thing. If one of those is covered but the other is not, or one requires a prior authorization and the other does not, it can be a good idea to just go for the other one that is covered. And there are also some earlier generation GLP-1s, things like Saxenda, Trulicity, may not be as effective, but they might be covered by your insurance, so that's another option to consider as well.